Welcome to our Sports Update podcast. I'm Maya, and I'm joined today by Finn.
Hi, I'm Finn. We're covering the latest news from the world of sports, including Premier League highlights, World Cup matchday analysis, and NBA championship celebrations.
Let's start with the Premier League review. We've seen summaries of match days 4, 5, 7, 8, and 9. What stood out to you from these highlights?
The reporting shows a mix of thrilling matches and standout performances across these match days. I'd love to hear more about the key moments.
The highlights from these match days show some teams making significant moves in the standings. The reviews mention several exciting goals and comebacks.
That sounds like a great start to the season. Were there any particular teams or players that caught your eye in these reviews?
The articles mention a few teams having strong starts, but it seems early in the season for definitive conclusions. The reviews focus on the action from each matchday.
That's true. The Premier League is known for its competitiveness. How did the tone of the reviews describe the atmosphere in the stadiums?
The descriptions paint a picture of high energy and intense competition. Fans were clearly engaged in the matches.
That's always a great sign. Did the reviews mention any surprising results or upsets?
There were a few mentions of unexpected performances, but the focus was more on the overall excitement of the matches.
Okay, got it. So it was more about the general buzz around the league rather than specific surprises.
Exactly. Now, let's move on to the World Cup news. Sweden had a dominant opener against Tunisia, winning 5-1.
Wow, that's quite a statement. What were the key factors in Sweden's victory according to the reports?
Yasin Ayari scored 2 goals, and Alexander Isak and Victor Gyökeres also scored. The reporting highlights Sweden's strong team performance.
That's impressive. How did Tunisia's defense hold up, given their reputation?
The articles suggest that Tunisia's defense was exposed, with Sweden capitalizing on their errors to score multiple goals.
So it was a bit of a rough day for Tunisia's backline. Did the reports give any insights into Sweden's strategy?
The reporting indicates that Sweden played a dominant game, with their forwards causing significant problems for Tunisia's defense.
That must have been frustrating for Tunisia. Did the reports mention anything about the impact of this result on Group F standings?
Sweden's win puts them at the top of Group F, at least for now. The articles don't speculate much on the long-term implications.
Understandable, given it's just the first match day. What about the other World Cup match that caught my attention, Japan versus the Netherlands?
That was a thrilling match. Daichi Kamada scored a late header to give Japan a 2-2 draw with the Netherlands.
Unbelievable. What was the match like before that late goal?
The Netherlands took an early lead in the second half, with Virgil van Dijk and Crescencio Somerville. Japan fought back to equalize.
So it was a back-and-forth game. Did the reports say anything about Japan's resilience?
The articles highlight Japan's determination and ability to come from behind. The late goal was a dramatic finish.
That must have been exhilarating for the Japanese fans. Did the reporting touch on the Netherlands' reaction to the late draw?
The Dutch were described as being stunned by the late goal, having seemed in control earlier.
Understandable. A draw against a strong Netherlands side is still a positive result for Japan. Speaking of World Cup match days, there are several analyses and discussions available. What do these analyses typically cover?
The World Cup matchday analyses provide in-depth discussion and insights into the matches, often covering team performances, key players, and tactical decisions.
That sounds comprehensive. Are there any specific themes or storylines that these analyses tend to focus on?
The reporting suggests that they cover a range of topics, from standout performances to strategic decisions made by the teams.
That's great. These analyses must help fans understand the games better. Did the reports mention when these World Cup matchday discussions air?
They're scheduled to air on Sky Sports Main Event HD at various times on Monday, June 15th.
Okay, I'll make a note of that. Let's switch gears to the NBA. The New York Knicks have finally won a championship after 53 years. What's the atmosphere like in New York City, according to the reports?
The city is celebrating with a mix of camaraderie and craziness. Fans are ecstatic, and the streets were filled with joyous scenes.
That's amazing. What were some of the specific moments or reactions from the fans that the reports highlighted?
The articles describe scenes of mayhem and excitement, with fans gathering in large numbers to celebrate the Knicks' victory.
That must be a dream come true for Knicks fans. Did the reports capture any personal stories or anecdotes from the celebrations?
One story mentioned a fan, Yolanda Matos, hosting a gathering outside her Brooklyn home as the final moments of the game played out.
That's a great example of how the community came together. Did the reports suggest how the city plans to maintain this celebratory atmosphere?
The articles indicate that fans are hoping the excitement continues, but there aren't specific plans mentioned.
Well, it's certainly a memorable moment for the city. As we wrap up today's discussion, it's clear there's been a lot of excitement across different sports.
Absolutely. From the Premier League to the World Cup and the NBA, there's been plenty to talk about. Thanks for joining me, Finn.
Thanks, Maya. It's been a pleasure discussing these stories with you.
And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in. Until next time, enjoy the rest of the sports action.